Good morning friends. Today we are continuing our video. This is our second video of chapter 3 class 9 NCERT science. In previous video we will study the whole topic of that chapter. Now we are going to solve numericals that is basis on molecular mass and mole concept. So first we will start with our smallest unit, atoms and molecules. We already studied what is atom and what is molecules in our previous video. So we will start. If atoms, we are calculating all the masses of all the objects in gram and kg. But we all know the smallest particle of matter is atom. And we also know atom have some subparticles also. But still we are saying atom is the smallest particle. Why? Because suppose a gold has smallest particle, that is gold atom, but the subparticles doesn't have the property of gold. Atoms have the property of gold. That's why we are saying atom is the smallest particle of matter. Now, so atom are so much small, we doesn't calculate their weight or mass in gram or kg, in gram and kilogram. So the large unit when it comes to measure mass of atoms and molecules we are not able to measure the mass of atom in kg and gram, because if we will take bean mass, then if we will here put the weight of in gram and kg and here one atom, so it doesn't able to balance and measure the weight. So the scientist will find out a new unit for measuring the mass of atom, and that is AMU, 1 atom per unit, and another unified mass, it is called unified mass, and the value of one unified mass is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. So we will calculate one unified mass in kg, then it is approximately 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27, means a very small unit, and we will convert into kg. That's why the power is in negative. And after various attempts, so when we are calculating anything and we are finding mass, then we have to compare. Means we have one comparison between two elements, and then we will say like that a student have 40 kg weight and two students have 20 kg. Then we will compare now. The weight of two students is equal to weight of one student, that is 40 kg. That's we have to calculate. We have to find one element in whole periodic table which was applicable to find another value of all the elements of another value. So first element was hydrogen, and we all know hydrogen has only one atom. So when we calculate all the other atoms molecular mass compared to hydrogen, so it was very difficult, because all the values of all atoms are coming in mostly in decimal form, 1.2648, 1.2666, 4.822. so it is not, we are not able to find exactly value in exactly equal parts. So we will take another element like oxygen and all the others. So some all have same difficulties, but one element have, that is carbon. So when we compared with carbon, then mostly all the atoms are come in equal fraction, and the comparison between all other elements to carbon, so it was the mass equal to 1/12 of the mass of carbon atom. Means when this was atom, when we will cut this atom in 12 equal parts, then one equal parts is equal to one atom, one unified mass. Then we will take this as our standard mass, and we will calculate all the other molecular atomic masses like hydrogen has 1 atom, 1 unified mass, carbon has 12 unified mass, nitrogen have 14 unified mass, oxygen have 16 unified mass. Like that we have calculate all the elements we will calculate it. And these are the 4 main elements that we are using in calculating numericals in this chapter. So you have to learn these 12 elements atomic masses, then you are easily available to solve all the elements if you learn all these atomic masses, because these atomic masses are mostly used in numericals. Other are also used, but mostly these elements are using. Like here we have to calculate molar mass. In previous video I teach you how to calculate a molar mass. Okay, now we will see some examples, then it is clearly these questions are coming mostly in examination to find molecular masses. Okay, now HCl. What is HCl? Hydrochloric acid. In that one element is hydrogen and second element is chlorine. So we have to find molecular mass. How much atoms have hydrogen in HCl? 1, and the atomic masses was hydrogen is 1 unified mass, plus chlorine. What was the molecular mass of chlorine? 35.5 unified mass. So plus 35.5 unified mass. Then we have to add these two elements. 1 plus 35.5 means 36.5 unified mass. So like this we have to find all the molecular masses. Now next, NaCl. Molecular mass of Na means sodium. Sodium have 23 unified mass, plus chlorine same 35.5 unified mass, and we will add when 23 with 35, how much we get? 58.5 unified mass. H2O, water. In that, see here, in H2O hydrogen have 2 atoms, so we have to multiply 2 with molecular mass of hydrogen. What was the molecular mass of hydrogen? 1 unified mass into how much atoms in hydrogen in H2O? 2. Then we have to multiply 2 with molecular mass of hydrogen, plus oxygen have only 1 atom, so we have to write only the molecular mass, and the molecular mass of oxygen is 16. Then 2 1 ja 2, 2 plus 16, 18 unified mass. So the the molecular mass of water is 18 unified mass. Now here, in that also CO2, the atom of oxygen has 2, number of atom has 2. So the molecular mass of carbon is 12 mu, means 12 unified mass, and the molecular mass of oxygen is 16 mu, but in CO2 number of atom is 2, that's why we have to multiply 2 with molecular mass of oxygen. Then 12, 16 to the 32, 32 and 12, 44. Unified mass. So you all have to find this. I will teach you this. This is some different from all other. Okay. Now in that, Ca means calcium. OH is twice. Here OH is twice, hydroxide. Means oxygen have atoms 2 and hydrogen has also atoms 2. So when we will find, we have to write the molecular value of calcium is 40U. 40U means unified mass, plus oxygen has 2 atoms. Why? Because OH is here twice. So the molecular mass of oxygen is 12 unified mass into 2. Then plus here hydrogen also have 2 atoms, so molecular mass of hydrogen is 1 unified mass into 2. So 40, 16 into 2, 32. Here 1 into 2, 2. Then 40 plus 32, 72 plus 2, 74 unified mass. So like that we have to solve all the question. These questions are homework for you. You have to find this 5 question by its your own. Okay, now our next, how to find mole. These are the top 5 numericals on mole concept. These are mostly asked in board in your examinations. I am not saying these same questions will come, but if you solve these 5 questions, you are able to solve all the questions of mole concepts. Means all the questions that are coming in examinations that are on based of these questions. So first we will see, in this mole concept we used these 2 formulas. One is number of moles, that is N means number of mole symbol, equal given mass. Gm means given mass upon molar mass. It was the formula to find number of moles. Now this is number of atoms or molecules. When we have to find number of atom or number of molecules, then we use this formula, number of mole into Avogadro number. Means when number of moles is not given, then we know that the number of mole is equal to given mass upon molar mass. So instead of number of moles, we will write given mass upon molar mass into the value of Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So when molar mass number of moles is not given, then we will use this formula. So we will start with this formula. For first question, calculate number of moles. What we have to find? Number of moles. Then what was the formula? N equal given mass upon molar mass, right? Here the given mass is 4.6 gram and molar mass. Here which element was given? Na, and we all know sodium has the atom of the molar mass of sodium has 23 unified mass. Then when we are calculating number of moles, then we convert into gram, and only we have to write here gram instead of unified mass. Then it will convert as molar mass. Okay, atomic mass, it was atomic mass, so we are using atomic value. When we are finding molar mass, then we have to convert U into G, and it was converted into molar mass. So here 23 gram. So here when we will divide 4.6 into 23, then the value is 0.02. 0.02. It was the answer of question number 1. How it is? See here, 46, here it was point. Then we will convert into fraction. Then 23, so 10 multiplied with 23, then 46 upon 23 into 10, sorry, it was 0.2. 23 2s are, then 10 divided by 2, 0.2. So the value is 0.2. Now the second question. In that question we have to find number of atoms. When we are finding number of atoms, then we have to use these 2 formula. Means in that only one formula we are using, but it was all depends on which we will use. number of moles into Avogadro number or given mass upon molar mass into Avogadro number. It was all based on what was the given data in question. In that we didn't have number of moles. Instead of that we have molar mass and we have given mass. So we will use this formula. In question number 2, what? Given mass upon molar mass into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So what was the given mass? 46 gram, not 4.6, 46 gram. So 46 gram upon molar mass of Na we will find in our first question. What was? 23 gram into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. When we will divide with 23 with 46, answer is 2. So we will multiply 2 with this. Then what was the result? When we multiply 2 into 10 to the power 23, the answer 12.022 into 10 to the power 23. So it was not in a standard form. You already studied in 8th class and in 9th math also. What is standard form? So standard form is the value that is between 1 and 2, 1 and 10 when it was in power form. So 1.2022, sorry 2044 into 10 to the power 24 means we will decimal point above the 2 means before 2, so we have to increase 1 decimal. Okay, so it will converted in standard form. So in question number 2 answer was 1.2044 into 10 to the power 24. So that is your second answer. Like that we have to find third number question. How it will? Third question, calculate mass of 0.2 moles. Means here number of moles is given. What was that? 0.2 moles of H2O, and molar mass was also given. We have to find molar mass of H2O, but in this we have to calculate mass. Means in 0.2 moles how much of H2O, how much mass was given. Means we have to find given mass. Then we have to use this formula. N equal given mass upon molar mass. So here number of moles is 0.2 equal given mass we have to find upon molar mass of H2O. H2O we all know the molar mass of H2O is 1 into 2 plus 16 means 18. Atomic mass was 18, unified mass. When we convert into molar mass it is 18 gram. So molar mass was 18 gram. Okay, when it will come, denominator come in that side, another side of equal, then it will multiply with that side number. Gram equal given mass, then it will come and multiply with 0.2, then it will multiply, then it was 3.6 gram. So what was the given mass? 3.6 gram. Now fourth question. What was the fourth question? Calculate number of CO2 molecules in 0.88 gram of CO2. Means we have to find number of CO2 molecules in 0.8 grams of CO2. Means here given mass is given and molar mass is given. We have to find number of molecules. Then we will use same formula. What was that? given mass upon molar mass into Avogadro number. In this, what was given mass? 0.88 upon molar mass of CO2. We already find here what was the 44 mu, 44 gram into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now, when we divide with this, we get 0.02 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So, if we will write this like that also, 10 to the power 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, means we will decimal we will put back. That's why the power is negative. When we will decimal with before that number, then it was in positive, but when we will take decimal backside, then we have to take power in negative form. So what was the answer? 2 into this means 12.044 into and 10 to the power minus 2 into 10 to the power 23, means the answer is 10 to the power 21. So this is your answer, and we all know we have to convert into standard form. So 1.2044 into 10 to the power 22. So this is your final answer. So these are the 4 questions, and last one, 5th question. So in 5th question, it was given that which is containing more number of atoms. Sorry, in 4th number there are another question, calculate number of O atoms. So we have find here what was the answer? 1.2044 into 10 to the power 22 CO2 atoms, means in 0.88 gram of CO2 has 1.2044 into 10 to the power 22 CO atoms. So in 1 gram CO2 there are 2 O2 atoms, means in 1 gram CO2 there are 2 atoms. If 2 gram of CO2, then it is 4 atoms. 6 gram of CO2 means 12 atoms, means here O2 means 1 gram of CO2 has 2 oxygen atom, then in 1.2044 into 10 to the power 22 CO2 atoms have how much oxygen atoms? So we have to multiply with 2. So it will convert 2.4088 into 10 to the power 22 O2 oxygen atoms in this. Means when you are calculating in 0.88 gram of carbon in CO2 molecular mass, there are 1.2044 into 10 to the power 22 CO2 atoms, oxygen atoms, then in this mass how much O2 atoms are there? Then we have to multiply with 2. Why? Because 1 CO2 atoms have 2 oxygen. Then in that we have to multiply with 2. Then we will calculate in this CO2 atoms how much oxygen atoms are there. Now question number 5. Which is containing more number of atoms, 10 gram of carbon or 10 gram of oxygen? We have to compare. So we will use second method. Second formula, why? We have to find number of atoms, and the formula of number of atoms is, here given mass is given and molar mass we have find. So we use given mass upon molar mass into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So first 10 gram of carbon. So 10 gram given mass upon molar mass of carbon is 12 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Or in 10 gram of oxygen, 10 upon 16 into 6.022 into 10 to the power. So in this question only we have to find which one is more number of atoms. So here you will see that we have to calculate, but instead we will clearly see that these values are same in both. In both these values are same. So which denominator has less, then the value is greater. Means when denominator is when numerator are same and which number has smallest denominator, the value of that number is greater. So it was clearly then the 10 gram of carbon has more number of atoms than 10 gram of oxygen. So these are the 5 very most important questions of mole concept. So I think it was fully clear, and these are the questions of molar mass. I solve here 5 questions, and 5 questions is for your homework. So you will see that video properly, and you will have any questions regarding, then you will write in comment box.